In the late spring of even number years, the international pet industry gathers in Nurnberg, Germany for InterZoo, one of the largest industry trade shows in the world. The massive and confusing exhibition hall is packed with displays from around the world. This show is industry only and no consumers are allowed. It includes all areas of the pet trade, but we are only interested in the tropical fish. Let's take a look at some of the incredible aquarium displays at InterZoo 2012. Jewel Aquarium is one of the largest aquarium product manufacturers in Europe. They build some of the nicest tanks and furniture I have ever seen, and I wish that some of the dimensions would be produced in the USA, especially some of the long, low, and deep tanks that make beautiful planted displays. Jewel also produces a full line of lighting, filtration, and consumable products for both fresh and marine aquariums. Aquascaping with plants was hot at InterZoo 2012, and many of the booths featured displays designed by some of the top aquascaping gurus in the world. It is hard to imagine the amount of pre-planning it took to have these aquariums looking so good for just a 5-day event. "20 years ago, the Nano Reef Aquarium took the hobby by storm. Nano aquariums, both fresh and marine, have been growing in popularity for the past decade, and the industry started to market nanos in a box kits a few years ago. Improvements in lighting being offered this year will make planted nanos like these a lot easier for the hobbyists to maintain. Since we are talking about plants, let's take a look at what Tropica has on display. Tropica is one of the largest cultivated plant producers in the world. Due to the USA Department of Agriculture rules, importing aquatic plants into the USA is hard to do. That, and the fact that we have excellent aquatic plant farms in Florida, has kept Tropica from being much of a player in the USA planted aquarium hobby. But in Europe, Tropica is king. Each of these displays was designed by a well-known aquascaping professional. If the number of people visiting this booth are any indication, Tropica plants and products are very popular over here in Europe. Sarah is a German fish food and chemical company that we are very familiar with here in America. Their booth, like several of the larger corporations, included a food and drink bar. Sarah's bar is backed by an impressive Lake Malawi cichlid display. Hagen, makers of Flueball and Marina Aquarium products, was on hand with their full line of aquarium kits, as well as a few displays designed by Oliver Knott. Tetra Brands is a huge multinational corporation owned by a parent company whose world headquarters is in, of all places, my hometown of Madison, Wisconsin. Tetra is very much a multinational company, and representatives from all the national subsidiary groups were in Nurnberg to meet with buyers from their specific areas of the world. Tetra Brands are managed in America by Tetra USA, a part of the United Pet Group. Tetra USA is located in Blacksburg, Virginia, the United Pet Group in Cincinnati, Ohio, and Rayovac, the parent company, in Madison, Wisconsin. It is all very confusing. I'm sure that this fully stocked bar makes it a lot easier for all the buyers to figure it out. One of the best aquatics displays was presented by Holland Aquatics, a group of smaller Dutch aquarium companies that cooperated to have a big booth at InterZoo. De Jong Marine Life got my vote for the best reef tank with this very impressive display of corals and fish. De Jong also showed off some of their very impressive Tridacna giant clams. Aqua Flora is a Dutch aquatic plant wholesaler that presented some of the more elegant and interesting aquascapes. My overall impression of InterZoo 2012 is that aquarium plants must be the current rage, because a lion's share of all displays were planted aquascapes. Works for me. I love my planted aquariums. Aquarama is the next huge international show which takes place in odd-numbered years in Singapore. Maybe I will find a way to get there next year.